Good to have you with us tonight, folks. Thanks for watching. The death of a teenager in Florida has captured the attention of the nation, and it should. The 911 tapes were released today, and they are absolutely chilling. This is a story of a 17-year-old African-American teenager with a bag of Skittles and a can of iced tea, shot dead by a 28-year-old neighborhood watch volunteer with a 9mm handgun. Trayvon Martin and his father were visiting friends in a gated community in Sanford, Florida, the night of February 26th. 17-year-old Trayvon had gone to a 7-Eleven store during halftime of the NBA All-Star game. He was walking back when neighborhood watch volunteer George Zimmerman spotted him. Zimmerman was sitting inside his SUV and called 911.
Hey, we've had some break-ins in my neighborhood, and there's a real suspicious guy. This guy looks like he's up to no good, or he's on drugs or something. It's raining, and he's just walking around looking about.
Okay, and this guy, is he white, black, or Hispanic?
He looks black.
Did you see what he was wearing?
Yeah, a dark hoodie, like a gray hoodie, and either jeans or sweatpants and white tennis shoes. He's here now. He was just staring.
Oh, he's just walking around the area?
At all the houses.
Okay.
And now he's just staring at me.
Zimmerman was still sitting in his SUV as the call continued. Zimmerman then spent the next 30 seconds calmly giving directions to police on how to enter the gated community. And then this happened.
Go straight in. Don't turn and make a left. He's running.
He's running? Which way is he running?
Down towards the other entrance of the neighborhood.
Okay. Which entrance is that he's heading towards?
The back entrance.
Are you following him?
Yeah.
Okay, we don't need you to do that.
Okay.
So the dispatcher says, don't follow him. And Zimmerman says, okay. But Zimmerman followed him anyway. There were half a dozen other 911 calls that night from neighbors, many of them saying they heard screams for help, followed by a shot. This is one of those calls.
So you think he's yelling help?
Yes.
All right, what is your number?
There's gunshots.
There's someone screaming. I just heard gunshots.
There's a black guy down. It looks like he's been shot and he's dead.
Trayvon Martin died. Police did not arrest George Zimmerman, saying they didn't have probable cause, but Zimmerman claimed self-defense. Florida has a very lenient self-defense law, and we'll get to that a little bit later on in this show. Since January of last year, George Zimmerman has called police 46 times. Back in 2005, he was charged with resisting arrest and battery of a police officer. Neighbors said Zimmerman was fixated on crime and focused on young black males. Zimmerman's father says race was not an issue. George Zimmerman, 28 years old and weighed 250 pounds. Trayvon Martin was 17 and weighed 140 pounds. He has no criminal record whatsoever. Trayvon Martin's mother says she thinks her son was the one who felt threatened.
He didn't know who this guy was. He seen him as a stranger. So he was trying to just get away from the situation.
This is what she thought George Zimmerman was reacting to.
He was reacting to the color of his skin. He committed no crime. My son wasn't doing anything but walking on the sidewalk.
Trayvon's father was on Al Sharpton's show just hours ago.
The family is calling for justice. We don't want our son to be, we don't want our son's death to be in vain. To call Mr. Zimmerman the victim is a slap in the face to me and my family. It's a slap in the face to our community.
Police have referred the case to the state attorney's office. The state attorney is reportedly considering a charge of manslaughter, but a decision could take weeks. The Congressional Black Caucus in Congress has called on the United States Justice Department to investigate this as a hate crime. Get your cell phones out. I want to know what you think. Tonight's question: if the shooter was black and the victim was white, would there have been an arrest? Text A for yes, text B for no to 622-639, and you can leave a comment on our blog at ed.msnbc.com. We'll bring the results later on in the show.